Hey guys, what's going on? It's Justin here, and today we're talking about Diablo 3 and how you can make money off of it. If you guys have not heard, there's a real money auction house, which is very exciting because the first thing that every gamer is thinking, you're like, yes! Yes, I'm going to go out, I'm going to make money playing video games. In fact, you're not going to go out, you're going to sit at home, you're going to leave that computer. But a lot of people are very excited to earn money playing video games, and today we're going to talk about how this is partially true and kind of false, but there is ways to make money. So we're going to kind of talk about a couple of those today. The first thing that's very important to understand, if you guys have not taken any basic economics or anything like that, is your law of supply and demand. Okay, because right now there's going to be a lot of people who want to sell a lot. And with that being said, there's going to be a huge supply in products. Okay, and you know, whenever your supply goes up, your prices go down, which could be a problem. And we don't know what type of demand there's going to be for these, because you got to think, with all these people wanting to sell, there's got to be someone who wants to buy for all these products. If no one's willing to buy, then prices are going to go to like zero. They're going to be so low that it's like, oh, you just found this awesome item, you can sell it for 50 cents. Like, you're not making money. You spend more on that electricity sitting there, so that's not worth it. But that being said, it's still unknown. We're still a month away, because if you look at other games with this whole DLC, people love it. People spend hundreds of dollars on it. One of the games I'm playing right now, League of Legends, I mean, that game is free to play, right? But you can get different champions and different gear and blah, 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 and people spend money on it. And you're like, I haven't spent any money on it. But there's surprising, if you look at the forums, people have spent hundreds of dollars on just stuff in the game. So, I mean, people can do the same thing with Diablo 3. I don't see why not. So actually the prices might be better than we think right now, but it's really impossible to tell. The other thing that we need to touch on is that you always have to consider that in the real world, when you know, let's say you buy some kind of stock, equities, whatever, over a long period of time, prices go up. In fact, the long-term returns is around 7%. Obviously, the last few years haven't been as good, but you know, you look at long terms, right? But in the video game world, in the Diablo 3 world, this is the exact opposite. Long-term prices will be going down because more people will be playing, getting to higher levels, gear becomes more common. So holding on to anything is just a really bad idea. If you want to make money, you gotta sell everything that you have when you get it, because that is when you're going to make the most for it. There could be some, you know, changes within the day, which we'll talk about, but overall you just want to sell as fast as possible. Now, I think a really cool way to make money in this is what we're going to call the arbitrage position, which could be really cool, because what you're doing is that we've got the real money auction house and the gold auction house. Now, in theory, items on both auction houses should always be priced the same via their exchange rate. Alright, what I'm saying is that, let's take a look at this example. We've got the sword, when its lowest price is going to be 8,000 gold for the sword, right? And this is all just theoretical, I made this up. But, and our exchange rate is $1 per 1,000 gold. Alright, let's keep that in mind. Now we look at the same sword, exact same item is selling on the real money auction house for $10. So what we can do is, the gold auction house one is theoretically worth $8. So you can buy it on there, transfer it over to the real money auction house, and sell it for $10. You make a $2 profit without even really playing the game. And you're just sitting there, you're like, oh, I just did this, which, you know, $2, that's cool. But you just have to do tons of these and tons of these all the time, and you can actually make a decent amount of money off of it. Now, what is some of the problems with this is that there's two things. One is called liquidity, and the other is called your trading volume, and neither of which we can measure very well. Liquidity basically means how fast you can sell an item off, and if someone's willing to buy it, can you just post it and 30 seconds later someone will buy it? That would be awesome! Then you can sit there all day and you just sell, but you don't know. You don't know how fast it's going to take for someone else to buy it, because it's called your trading volume. Items that have a high trading volume, and a lot of them are being changed to hands every day, sell very quickly. You know, and all these type of measurements are easy to see in real financial markets, but in our pretend Diablo one, we don't have these type of measurements, and there will be no third-party software allowed in this game, at least that I've heard so far. So there's really going to be no easy way to measure this. So here's what your problem could be. Let's say you buy it for that $8, you're going to sell it for $10. price drops down to 9, you still haven't sold it yet, price drops down to 7, and then you could be negative, and then you could lose money. So yes, there is risk involved, but you just don't know right now, okay? You don't know. The other thing is that prices on everything, including the price of gold, will be going down because, I mean, people will be selling gold like crazy. That's just going to happen, and that's going to be your most liquid asset right there. It's just selling off your gold, all right? But the cool thing is that, let's say you don't even want to bother with making money at the game. You just want to play the game. You just want to have a cool time, you know? But here's what you can do. You say, let's say we have 1,000 gold, right? And you don't need it right now. You need it later. Here's what you do. You take that 1,000 gold, you sell it for real money. You're like, okay, that's great. Why do I want to do that? Well, let's say in a month from now you do want that gold. Now, the price of gold should be going down steadily. So all you're going to do is you're going to take that $1, you're going to buy back your gold. Let's say the price dropped to 50 cents, which, you know, it's probably not going to drop that fast. It could, but now you can buy 2,000 gold with your $1. So actually, you just made an extra 1,000 gold for doing nothing, and it just enhances your in-game experience because then you have more gold to do stuff with, which, you know, is pretty fun. Why not? Why not just have more gold to do things with? Like I was saying, with some kind of volatility within the week, I'm really interested to know when the highest demand is going to be. Is it going to be on Fridays when people are like, yeah, I'm going out to play, I want the best gear I can, you know, so prices could go up on Fridays? Or is it going to be, hey, you know, it's the weekend, we're just playing, and then on Sunday it's, oh, you know, I didn't get that gear I wanted. You know what, I'm just going to go to the auction house and buy it. So there could be some changes of the price within the week. It might be a good idea to buy on Monday, sell on Friday. You might be able to make some money that way. I just don't know yet. It's going to take some research and some independent thought and a lot of note-taking on what the current price is. So that's a cool thing. The other thing that I was kind of wondering is, with all of this, do you think that Blizzard will come up with like a gift card type deal where it's like you go to the GameStop, you buy, you know, the $25 gift card, and then you have that on your Blizzard account that you can spend. Now keep in mind, you're like, why would Blizzard do this too? Because it gets control of your assets, cash, it can make a small return off of. But the other thing is that, remember, Blizzard makes a small profit. I'm pretty sure they still have that fee in there every time transition is made, so it's in their favor to encourage people to spend money on the game. Now, Blizzard does not offer their own actual in-game products, but they make money off the trades, so they might end up doing that, which I think would be kind of cool to see them do. So basically, these are some of the ways that you could possibly make some money off of it. The other thing is that I'd say, if you're the best bet is just to go to Inferno, get as far as you can, and sell off those high-level items as soon as possible, because prices are going down. So I guess the moral of the story here is just sell, 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 try to do some arbitrage, but remember, there is risk involved. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name's Justin. Please hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I got some other videos, I'm making some more, and I really hope you guys enjoyed these ideas on how to make money playing Diablo 3.